Imagine waking up tomorrow and everything goes exactly the way you want it to.
No alarms that shock you awake, no rushing, no stress. Just perfect.
The weather is exactly right. The people around you say exactly the right things. Every moment feels good.
What would that day look like for you?
I am thinking about mine right now, and it is so clear. Like I can see it.
Me too. Me too.
That is what we are talking about today. Your perfect day. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning to the moment you fall asleep at night.
I'm James.
And I'm Emma, and this is Enhance Your English, where you learn real English just by listening to real conversations.
No textbooks, no memorization, just two people talking naturally about something meaningful. And while you listen, your brain is absorbing English, the rhythm, the vocabulary, the way ideas connect.
Today's topic is your perfect day. And this is not just a fun conversation, this is useful English because you will learn how to describe routines, how to talk about preferences, how to express what makes you happy.
So just relax and listen. Do not worry if you miss a word here or there. Your brain is picking up so much more than you realize. And if you want to go deeper, listen again. Notice the phrases we use. Practice repeating them.
And at the end, our word tour 10 words and phrases from today with clear meanings and examples.
So close your eyes for a moment. Think about your perfect day, and let's explore it together.
Let's go. Okay, James, let's start at the very beginning. Your perfect day. How does it start?
Hmm. Okay. In my perfect day, I wake up naturally. No alarm. Just my body wakes up when it is ready.
Oh, yes, waking up naturally. That is such a luxury.
It really is. And the first thing I notice is sunlight. Soft morning sunlight coming through the window. Not harsh, not too bright, just gentle and warm.
Mm, I can picture that.
And I lie there for a few minutes, not checking my phone, not jumping out of bed, just existing, feeling grateful to be alive.
That is so important, that moment of stillness before the day starts.
Exactly. And then, and this is very specific, I smell coffee. Someone else has already made coffee. I do not have to do it.
Someone else made it.
Yes, in my perfect day, the coffee is already made. And I walk into the kitchen, and there is a cup waiting for me. Perfect temperature.
Okay, I love that. The magic coffee that appears on its own.
Exactly. And I take it outside. I have a small balcony or a garden, and I sit there, drinking coffee, watching the morning, hearing birds, feeling the cool air.
That sounds perfect. Truly perfect.
What about you? How does your perfect morning start?
Mm. Mine is similar but different. I also wake up naturally, but the first thing I do is I stretch like a cat. A long, slow, full body stretch while I'm still in bed.
Hmm, that is such a good feeling.
It is. And then I open my eyes and I'm not alone. Someone I love is still asleep next to me, and I just watch them for a moment, feeling lucky.
That is beautiful, Emma.
And then I get up quietly. I do not want to wake them. I go to the kitchen and I make tea, not coffee. Tea, something herbal, something that smells like flowers.
What kind of tea?
Jasmine tea, always jasmine. And I take it to the window. I live somewhere with a view, maybe mountains, maybe ocean. And I stand there with my warm cup and I just look.
Look. What you means to observe peacefully, to really see something without rushing.
Exactly. I just look at the world, at the light, at the possibility of the day.
And what are you wearing in this perfect morning?
Okay, this is specific, but something soft, a big sweater. Maybe it's not even mine. Maybe I borrowed it from someone and it smells like them.
I love how specific we are getting.
These details matter. The feeling of the fabric, the smell, the warmth, that's what makes it perfect.
You are absolutely right. All right, morning is done. Let's move to the afternoon. What happens in your perfect afternoon, Emma?
Okay, in my perfect day, afternoon is active. I am outside doing something with my body.
Like what?
Hiking, walking in nature, maybe swimming in a lake or the ocean, something where I can feel my body working, feel my heart beating, feel alive.
So you are not sitting at a desk.
Definitely not sitting at a desk. No screens, no notifications, just movement and nature and fresh air.
And are you alone or with someone?
Hmm. I think with one person, someone I love, someone I can be quiet with. We do not have to talk the whole time. We can just walk and occasionally point at something beautiful and smile.
Comfortable silence.
Comfortable silence. When being quiet with someone feels good, not awkward. You do not need to fill every moment with words.
That is one of the best kinds of connection.
It really is. What about you? What is your perfect afternoon?
Mine is actually the opposite. I am indoors. I'm at a cafe, a really good cafe with big windows and good light.
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
And I'm alone. I have my notebook, I have a fresh coffee, my second coffee of the day, and I'm writing.
What are you writing?
I don't know exactly. Maybe ideas, maybe a story, maybe just thoughts. But my hand is moving across the page and words are flowing and I feel in the zone.
In the zone, completely focused and absorbed, when time disappears and you are just flowing with the work.
Yes, and occasionally I look up and I watch people walking by outside and I feel connected to the world, but also separate from it, like I'm observing life from a peaceful distance.
That is such a writer thing to say.
I know, but it's true. And the cafe has good music, not too loud, something instrumental, something that helps me think.
And you were there for how long?
Hours. In my perfect day, I can stay as long as I want. No one rushes me. I order another coffee, maybe a pastry, and I just exist there, creating, thinking, being.
I love that our perfect afternoons are so different.
Me too. It shows there's no one right way to have a perfect day.
Okay, quick pause. We are going to keep talking about perfect days in just a moment. But first,
If you are enjoying this episode, we would love it if you could subscribe to enhance your English. Just hit that subscribe button.
when you subscribe, you get every new episode as soon as it is released, and you help other English learners find us.
We release new conversations every day. Real English, real topics, real connection. And it is all designed to help you learn naturally.
Also, please tap the like button, leave us a comment, tell us what your perfect day looks like. Even one sentence is amazing. We read every single comment.
Okay, thank you. Now back to perfect days.
Let's talk about the perfect evening.
Oh, yes, this is my favorite part. All right, Emma, the sun is going down, evening is starting. What happens in your perfect evening?
Okay, in my perfect evening, I am cooking. I love cooking, but not in a rushed way, in a slow, intentional way.
Intentional, done on purpose with attention and care, not distracted or rushed.
Yes, I have good ingredients, fresh vegetables, good olive oil, maybe some fish or chicken, and I am in a kitchen with a big wooden table and good light.
And music?
Yes, music. Something old, something that makes me feel nostalgic. Maybe jazz, maybe old soul music, something my parents would have listened to.
Nostalgic. A warm, slightly sad feeling when you remember the past or think about things from long ago.
And I am not alone. There are people I love in the kitchen with me. Maybe they are helping chop vegetables, maybe they are just sitting at the table talking and drinking wine while I cook.
That sounds so warm, so alive.
And we are laughing. Someone tells a story, someone else interrupts with their own memory, and it is chaotic, but in a good way, in a full of love way.
And then you eat together?
Yes, we sit around the table, we eat slowly, we talk for hours, we linger.
Linger. To stay somewhere longer than necessary because you are enjoying it. To not want to leave.
Yes, we linger at the table, and eventually the candles burn down and someone suggests we move to the couch. And we do.
That is perfect, truly. What about you? What is your perfect evening?
Mine is quieter. I think after my afternoon of writing in the cafe, I want peace in the evening.
Tell me.
I am at home. Maybe I live near water. Maybe I can hear waves, or maybe just crickets and wind. And I make something simple for dinner: pasta, salad, nothing complicated.
And you eat alone?
Maybe not completely alone. Maybe one person is there, someone who understands me. We eat together, but we do not force conversation. We can sit in comfortable silence.
There's that phrase again. Comfortable silence.
It is so important to me. And after dinner, we sit outside, maybe on a porch, maybe on a balcony, and we watch the stars appear.
Just watch the stars?
Just watch the stars. And occasionally, one of us says something, a thought, an observation, but mostly we just exist together in the quiet.
That is beautiful, James.
And maybe there is tea, or maybe just water, and the air is cool but not cold, and I feel completely at peace.
Hmm.
And at some point, I do not know what time, we go inside and we read, just side by side, each of us with our own book.
Reading together without talking. I love that.
Me too. It's intimate, but also independent. You're together, but you are also in your own world.
Intimate, close and personal. A deep connection with someone, emotionally or physically.
Exactly. Okay, last part. The very end of your perfect day. How do you fall asleep?
Hmm. Oh, I love this question. Okay. In my perfect day, I do not fall asleep with my phone in my hand.
That is important.
It is. I do not scroll. I do not check one more thing. I just put my phone far away, maybe in another room.
Brave.
I know. And I get into bed, and the sheets are clean. They smell like fresh laundry, and they're cool against my skin.
Oh, yes, fresh sheets.
And the window is open just a little so there is cool air coming in, and maybe I can hear rain, soft rain on the roof or the window.
Rain is the best sound for sleeping.
The best. And I lie there and I think about the day and I feel grateful. I actually feel it in my chest, this warm feeling of today was good.
Gratitude. The feeling of being thankful, appreciating what you have instead of focusing on what you do not have.
Yes. And then I don't know when exactly I drift off. I just go peacefully. No tossing and turning.
Drift off. To fall asleep gradually and gently, not forcing it, just letting it happen.
Exactly. What about you?
Mine is similar. Also, no phone, and also fresh sheets.
Fresh sheets are universal.
They are. And in my perfect night, I am not alone. Someone I love is next to me, and we talk quietly in the dark about nothing important, about everything important.
Those late night conversations.
Yes, the kind where you say things you would not say during the day, where you feel safe enough to be completely honest.
Hmm.
And eventually, one of us starts to drift off, and the other one notices, and we stop talking. And we just hold hands, or rest a hand on the other person's back. Some small connection.
Emma, that is so tender.
Tender, gentle, soft, and full of care, showing love in a quiet, touching way.
And then you fall asleep like that?
Yes, and I sleep deeply. I dream good dreams. And I wake up the next morning feeling rested, ready to do it all again.
Perfect. That is absolutely perfect.
Okay, James. I want to talk about something deeper for a moment.
Go ahead.
When you described your perfect day, you learn a lot about yourself, about what you really value.
Oh, yes. Say more.
Like, your perfect day had a lot of solitude, time alone, writing in a cafe, quiet evenings. That tells me you value peace, you value independence, you value creative space.
Solitude, time spent alone, not loneliness, which is negative, but chosen aloneness, which can be peaceful and necessary.
Right. And mine had a lot of connection. Cooking with people, eating together, talking in the dark. That tells me I value community. I value intimacy. I value sharing life.
And neither is better, they are just different.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people do not know what their perfect day would look like. They have never stopped to think about it.
Because they are too busy living the day they have, not the day they want.
Yes. And when you take time to imagine your perfect day, you start to notice the gap, the difference between how you are living and how you want to live.
And that can be painful.
It can, but it can also be motivating. It can show you what to change.
Like, if your perfect day includes being outside, but you spend every day in an office, maybe you need to make a change.
Or if your perfect day includes connection, but you live alone and never see people, maybe you need to reach out more, make plans, build community.
So, this is not just a fun imagination exercise, it is actually self knowledge.
Self-knowledge, understanding yourself deeply, knowing what you need, what you value, what makes you happy.
And that is so powerful.
It really is.
Okay, Emma, let's bring this home. What do you want people to take away from today's conversation?
I think I want people to actually do this exercise. Really picture your perfect day. From morning to night, get specific. What do you see? What do you smell? Who is there? What are you doing?
And write it down or speak it out loud, in English if you can, because practicing describing your perfect day in English is great language practice.
Yes, you will use so many useful phrases. I would wake up. I would spend the afternoon. In my perfect day, I would. These are all important structures.
And here is our challenge for this week. Take 10 minutes, find a quiet place, close your eyes, and imagine your perfect day. Really see it, really feel it.
And then, and this is the important part, choose one small thing from that perfect day. One tiny thing, and do it this week.
For example, in my perfect day, I wake up without an alarm. So maybe this week I let myself sleep in on Saturday. No alarm.
Or in my perfect day, I cook with music and people. So maybe this week I invite a friend over and we cook together.
You do not have to change your whole life. Just take one small piece of your perfect day and bring it into your real day.
Because perfect does not have to be a fantasy. It can be a guide, a direction, a way to make small changes that lead to a bigger shift.
I love that. Okay, word tour time.
Let's do it.
Word number one, look.
Look, in this context, means to observe peacefully, to really see something without rushing, to take in a view or a moment with attention.
In today's episode, I stand at the window with my tea and I just look at the world, at the light.
Another example. Sometimes I just look at the ocean. No phone, no thoughts, just looking.
Repeat, look.
Next phrase. Comfortable silence.
Comfortable silence means when being quiet with someone feels good, not awkward. You do not need to fill every moment with words.
In today's episode, we can just walk together in comfortable silence, occasionally smiling at something beautiful.
Another example, after years of friendship, they could sit in comfortable silence for hours.
Repeat. Comfortable silence.
Now, in the zone.
In the zone means completely focused and absorbed in something, when time disappears and you are just flowing with the work or activity.
In today's episode, I am writing in the cafe and I feel in the zone, words flowing easily.
Another example. When she paints, she gets in the zone. Hours pass without her noticing.
Repeat, in the zone.
Next, intentional.
Intentional means done on purpose with attention and care. Not distracted, not rushed, not careless, deliberate and thoughtful.
In today's episode, I cook in a slow, intentional way, with attention, with care.
Another example, she made an intentional choice to spend less time on her phone.
Repeat, intentional.
Now, nostalgic.
Nostalgic means feeling a warm, slightly sad emotion when you remember the past or think about things from long ago. A bittersweet feeling about old times.
In today's episode, I play music that makes me feel nostalgic, something my parents would have listened to.
Another example, looking at old photos always makes me nostalgic for my childhood.
Repeat, nostalgic.
Next, linger.
Linger means to stay somewhere longer than necessary because you are enjoying it, to not want to leave, to remain in a moment.
In today's episode, we linger at the dinner table, talking for hours, not wanting the evening to end.
Another example, after the concert, the audience lingered, hoping for one more song.
Repeat, linger.
Now, intimate.
Intimate means close and personal, a deep connection with someone, emotionally or physically, private and meaningful.
In today's episode, reading together side by side is intimate, but also independent.
Another example, they had an intimate conversation about their fears and dreams.
Repeat, intimate.
Next, gratitude.
Gratitude is the feeling of being thankful, appreciating what you have instead of focusing on what you do not have, feeling lucky and blessed.
In today's episode, I think about the day and I feel gratitude, this warm feeling in my chest.
Another example, practicing gratitude every morning changed her whole perspective on life.
Repeat, gratitude.
Now, drift off.
Drift off means to fall asleep gradually and gently, not forcing it, just letting sleep come naturally and peacefully.
In today's episode, I lie there feeling grateful, and I just drift off peacefully.
Another example, the sound of rain helped him drift off quickly.
Repeat, drift off.
And our last phrase, self-knowledge.
Self-knowledge means understanding yourself deeply, knowing what you need, what you value, what makes you happy, being honest about who you are.
In today's episode, imagining your perfect day is self-knowledge. You learn what you really value.
Another example, years of therapy gave her real self-knowledge. She finally understood her patterns.
Repeat, self-knowledge.
And those were our 10 words from today. Choose one that resonated with you and try to use it this week.
Remember, you can listen to this episode again and again. Each time you will notice something new, and the English will become more natural.
And our challenge? Imagine your perfect day. Get specific, feel it, and then bring one small piece of it into your real life this week.
Write in the comments, what is one thing from your perfect day? We read every comment and we love hearing from you.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with one person who is learning English. Help us reach more learners.
Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, keep dreaming about your perfect day.
And remember, perfect is not impossible. It is just intentional.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.